Welcome to another video, guys. Today we are going to build a shelf. As you can see, this neighborhood here has a lot of scrap wood around because they're working on a bunch of these houses here from a recent explosion. And we're going to build this thing right here. I had my tools all on the floor. This is another home and we're going to rearrange in the garage, so I had too much crap on the floor on the side, so I decided to build this little shelf here. So let's get started and show you how I did. Okay, so I got some scrap pieces of wood, a little bit of different sizes. I'm gonna put them in order there, but it should be just enough. If not, we'll go buy a few others. Thing is, these have some nails. There's a lot of construction going around in the neighborhood, so they had some nails. Went to go pick some stuff up and took all the nails out. That's trash. Now I'm gonna start forming this. So we're gonna do 16.5. And I'm sorry, 16 on that side and 72 on this side. This will be the front, 3-inch difference, which is pretty much the thickness of one of these boards. 35.5, 35.5. Those are the front legs, and this is the back legs. I'm gonna make it longer, so this will be 42. Then 42 again. 18.5 is the top side and another top side. Alright, so now we're going to cut all these up. Stupid board. Alright, so now that we have everything cut up, we're going to go ahead and lay it down on the floor, organize it, and just screw everything in together. You'll notice I'm leaving a little bit of space on the back board, on the one that goes in the very back, because I'm going to put the vertical legs right there before it. So you'll see, and I'm kind of measured with a spare piece of wood here so you can see how it all lines up. Sometimes just leaning it against the table is easier for you to push the screws on just like that. Alright, so now it's time to put these legs in. You can see I always like to put the screws in there before, kind of set them up and then screw them in. So these are the actual two front legs. Alright, now the back legs, I had to cut a little piece of scrap wood to kind of hold it up in the back, just to make sure it all stays straight. Right, and these are measured exactly as the ones in the front to the top table, and then the extension is for that little shelf that you'll see in a bit. We're just going to test it out, make sure everything's straight, looks good. And I'm measuring out now the bottom pieces. So I'm comparing the top to the bottom just to make sure it's all the same. And that's what we use, top and bottom. Same thing on both sides. I'm putting these vertically and aligning the one in the back kind of right in the middle because I didn't want to have to go buy a whole new piece of 2x4. So I found one that was just a little bit short but just long enough. That'll work. And you see the 1x1 that's on the bottom. Just gotta measure that up, cut it, and bolted that in with a couple screws. And I'm just cutting off the little edges of it so it sits around the leg, the back leg. Okay. And sits straight on the back leg. And put a few screws in there. I might have put a little too many, but I just like it to be sturdy and flat. Alright, to recap, this is where we're at. I got the whole 2x4 frame on top and bottom. Got the shelf already screwed in. I added these little steps, or little spacers in the front because this cement is not level. It actually inclines, makes sense, water to go this way and out. So I added that to kind of level it out some. I did put the shelf in, but the other thing is if you look at the wall is not exactly straight. It's a little bent out, so it doesn't fit perfect either. So I had to kind of leave space behind here, screw it up a little bit. Just a little shelf, just kind of put stuff on the side or away whenever you don't need or use it in the front. All right. I left enough space, 14 inches here, 15 inches here. I actually think it's 17 and 14, just enough to put stuff in there, like 15-inch boxes or whatever I need to put in there without it hitting on top. And I made this a 1x1 instead of a 2x4, just so there's enough space to put things in there. I don't like having a thick board here where you can't put anything in. You're wasting about almost 3.5 inches of space here. So this at least gives you a little more space to put things in. All right, that's it. Basic, simple storage work table for your small garage with a little shelf. And you can add either one of those pin boards or cork boards, kind of like those. Right behind it also, you just want to kind of give you something to hang things up on. It'd be pretty cool also. Awesome. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of these other videos I got.